you and Bostock exchanged a few words. Do you remember what they were?
Yeah. He said he's getting cramp, and I said, so am I. I've had it for 2 hours. Just keep going.
Hello and welcome. Today we've got Matt Holmes, winner of the Lincoln Grand Prix this year. Matt, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. We've got some really good clips of your victory. Hopefully we can go through and analyse them. So if I started us off here, this is the penultimate ascent of Michael Gate with the front group. You weren't in this group. So talk us through like the mindset here. How are you thinking of getting across to that group and getting at the front of the race?
Yeah, I guess this was there's 2 laps to go. Is that what penultimate means?
I think
quite
so.
sure.
I hope so.
But yeah, they were never far out of reach. Obviously, this is quite a big group, quite a strong group, but we could always see them, and I think that's the main difference. I thought from sort of the difference in standard of the field. When I obviously last raced in 2019 to now, there's obviously a lot of strong riders, but there's not the depth for it to just sort of run away from you. So, you know, they could get 500 meters away, but it never got any further than that. So, yeah, and I was slightly stressed, but not too bad.
Because I guess it's a slightly bigger move than you would like to be away, because obviously that makes it quite difficult to chase, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But again, I've ridden Lincoln so many times that I just know how it goes, and you can see now it's blown to pieces. It's not the rhythm just falls apart. It's just man against man really for this last couple of laps. You just keep pedaling, and the amount of times I've been in this situation and then finished top 15 when I thought there were 40 riders gone. Just keep plodding around, and just the way the race seems to always go.
And we see here you and Bostock exchanged a few words. Do you remember what they were?
Yeah. He said he's getting cramp, and I said, so am I. I've had it for 2 hours. Just keep going.
Yeah, and you just mentioned as well. This is Alex Richardson. Apparently his power here was incredible. But he thinks he thinks he's going for the win. Does up the jersey. Did you have any idea this was happening while you were chasing?
Yeah, because we were pretty close, so I could hear on the tannoy that he'd done that. I think I seem to remember. But yeah, it's just a shame. Really. It's a shame for the race, like that he did that, because I did that. I only really went full gas up the climb 1 lap, and that really hurt me. So to do it and then to try and sprint for the finish, just 15 minutes later, he had no chance. So. Yeah, it was a shame. Both of them. I don't know the guy's name, but he obviously did another massive effort, and he managed to finish second. So, without that, we might have had a different winner. But I guess that's a sport. You've got to make mistakes and learn from them.
Are you kind of quite comfortable here, thinking, okay, I can bring him back on the climb?
Yeah, again, just experience, because I've been that guy, panicking, thinking, oh God, I need to get ahead. I knew he was not going to keep that going. He could get going, keep it at halfway, but no, it's not possible. He was going to stall. So it was a little bit too late to succeed. And I knew that.
Yeah. And obviously this is onto the final 200-300 meters here. Talk us through it. What's your process going into it?
Well, I always go up the left because it's shorter, and you get this little bit here on the driveway where it's there's no curb to hit your foot on. But yeah, just sort of tried to control the effort, even though it's only 60 seconds to a minute and a half at most. You really can mess that up. So if I'm certain in the past I've hit that climb and I've done like 800 watts, and then thought, why can't I just keep this going? Whereas this time, I was really comfortable, to be honest. Just rode it at what I would expect to do a minute in training, and sure enough, that was the most I could do. So,
that's not. I mean, I guess it shows the importance of knowing your limits and knowing how you react at the end of a race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've really learned a lot in this last year or so about what I can and can't do, and I guess not so overly ambitious anymore. As a result, I do a bit better.
We managed to get there a clip of obviously OGT, the showing off the sponsors there, which is an important part of it. But you know, it felt like at the end of this, you were very happy, and it felt like this was a sort of beginning of the comeback. Would you say that's the case?
Yeah, it literally was. Yeah, it was my first race since the gravel race in Scotland last year, and then first road race since October 2022. So yeah, it couldn't have gone any better. And like you say, the OGT sponsor and Orientation Marketing, the other guy that's sponsoring me, they both came out to watch. So they were buzzing. It was a great, like, it just couldn't have been any better as a sort of return to racing.
We couldn't do any of this without our sponsor, O'Neill's. O'Neill's manufactures fully personalised cycling kit, training gear, and even leisure wear. And their focus on quality has made them Ireland's leading sportswear manufacturer for over 100 years. They've literally been around longer than the Tour of Britain, which means 100 years of helping athletes like you achieve their best. Learn how O'Neill's can help make your custom kit a reality with the link in the video description below.